Hi, I'm Pastor King Grimes from the Hacienda Heights Seventh-day Adventist Church, here with just another review of church tech. Today we are using the Insta360 X2 VR camera as well as the Zoom H3-VR mic. It's what you would call a minimal setup. It takes place all on one tripod. The mic that you are hearing is a 360 mic, hence the VR. As you move around the mic picks up sound in the direction that you are standing in. And so does the camera. So no matter where your subjects are, this experience is meant to give the viewer control so that they're able to pan to the left and right and get a 360 of the room to match where the sound is coming from within the room. This is also great for podcasts that has multiple people, but you want to make sure that you're in a room that doesn't reverberate a whole lot of sound. It's also good for VR content. So for those who have an Oculus Quest or a Meta Quest 2, they can watch it from within the VR headset and be able to look around the room as if they were there. Now, this is on a height adjustable tripod that is not an Insta360 brand, but it still does a pretty good job at making sure you cannot see the stand. You can see the wires, the one wire rather, for the mic that is plugged into the camera. But other than that, it's pretty much a clean setup. And it's semi-expensive. The camera is close to $500. The mic is very inexpensive and a very good mic, especially for board meetings, for your church clerk, and any other church meetings where records need to be kept. Because sometimes people talk fast and she might not be able, or he might not be able to write everything down. So using this mic will allow them to go back and listen to everything and write everything down so that you have clear notes for the next meeting for when you have to vote on it. So these things are universal pretty much when it comes to church ministry. This is also good for a virtual Sabbath school class that you are teaching. You can just sit this in the room and you don't have to be, as I am right now, just stuck to the camera. You're actually free to move about the room so that the subject is comfortable and they're not really focused on looking into the lens, because with the 360 camera, the lens is actually looking at you from all angles. So even if you take your eyes off the camera, it's okay because it's a 360 camera. It's great. The camera is literally watching you, and although all cameras do that, this one is not one you just have to stare into like a deer in the headlights. So it's good for board meetings, it's good for classes, it's good for VR content for your church. It's also good for church history. So if you wanted to, on your website, make people aware of the history of your church, how long it's been there, how it started, especially if you're at a church that started in a smaller building and then God blessed and it just became a bigger campus. You can actually walk people through, and from a VR headset, they'll be able to actually walk with you through the property and hear the sound from where you are standing. I took a wonderful White House tour with the Obamas in the VR headset, and I have to tell you, it was amazing. And I thought to myself, you know what? We could technically do the same thing. So with these two products, you are actually able to give people a taste of your church before they get there, as well as develop new and interactive content for your church website or your social media platforms. This has been another Tech Talk video with Pastor Ken from Hacienda Heights Seventh-day Adventist Church. Stop by our website or our social medias, and if it is God's will, we hope to see you one day at church. God bless.